Hello everybody, welcome back to Sundayberries. Today we're going to be swatching White Nights by Nevskaya Palitra. This is a Russian brand from St. Petersburg. These colors were mentioned and suggested by Mr. Mark Donovan, who is one of our subscribers, and I wanted to not only mention him and see what he sees when he's working with his watercolors, but also try them myself. So I hope you enjoy this video. And without much further ado, we are going to start swatching the last swatch of 2023. The first color we're going to be looking at is Cadmium Lemon. The pigment is PY35. It has excellent light fastness. It is semi-transparent and semi-staining. As usual, I will be doing a mass tone and diluted version. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's quite bright and vibrant. Really gorgeous color. And diluted. Oh, I should have. I always have trouble trying to dilute things. Either I do it too light or not so diluted. And this one came in almost in between, but quite beautiful nonetheless. The next one up is Cadmium Yellow Medium. The pigment is PY35. It has excellent light fastness. It is opaque and non-staining. Mass tone. Wow, it is very vibrant and smooth. I find it a little bit thick as well. I don't know if I'm adding too little water to it, but the color is exceptional. Diluted version. Oh, it's gorgeous. My God. The next one up is Yellow Ochre. The pigments are PY43 and PY154. It has excellent light fastness. It is semi-transparent and non-staining. Mass tone. Quite beautiful. I am a little bit surprised that they added the yellow ochre with the yellows, because I find this one to be an earthy tone, not so much a yellow, but I'm leaving it as it came, and then later on I will reorganize the palette, but it is quite beautiful. Diluted version. Oh, beautiful. The next one up is Golden. Pigments are PY3 and PO64. It has excellent light fastness. It is transparent and semi-staining. Mass tone. Wow. This is a beautiful yellow orange. Very warm. I think this is going to be invaluable to mix with. Diluted version. It's making me smile. Is that beautiful? I am quite surprised. I know this is a brand that is quite loved by many, and I had been curious about it, but never thought about acquiring it until now. The next one up is Titan Red. Pigment is PO36. It has excellent light fastness. It is transparent and semi-staining. Mastone. Wow. I know this is this PO36 is an orange pigment, and it does have a red name, but this is an orange leaning into red. Quite exciting. Another good one to mix with, I believe. Diluted version. Oh, it's gorgeous. A beautiful orange. This is quite impressive. The next one up is Cadmium Red Light. Pigment is PR108. It has excellent light fastness. It is a granulating color. It is opaque and non-staining. Mastone. Wow, this red reminds me of Pyrrole Scarlet. It's that bright brilliance that it has that reminds me of it. Beautiful. Oh, it's gorgeous. Undeniably gorgeous. Okay, so this is supposed to granulate. Let's see if it does. The next one up is Red Ochre. Pigment is PR102. It has excellent light fastness. It is semi-transparent and non-staining. Mastone. Wow, this one is gorgeous. Another earth tone that I don't know why it's not towards the end of the palette. But wow, breathtaking, very brick-like, and it leans towards an orange even though it is a red pigment. It is gorgeous. Very earthy. Absolutely love this one, just so you know. Absolutely love this one. The next one up is English Red. The pigment is PR101. It has excellent light fastness. It is opaque and semi-staining. Mastone. As you all know by now, this is not a favorite of mine. However, take a look at this color. It is mind-blowing so far. I have to wait until it dries to really know for sure. But really beautiful. Diluted version. Oh my God. It is breathtaking. Let's wait until it dries. That's when we will know for sure. The next one up is Carmine. The pigment is PV19. It has excellent light fastness. It is transparent and staining. Here we go with that mastone. Impressive. These colors are truly making me smile. Quite impressive. Love the tone that it has. Beautiful. And diluted. Wow, it's quite beautiful. For mixing purposes, again, this color is just perfect. The next one up is Mother Lake Red Light. Pigment is PR187. It has excellent light fastness. It is transparent and semi-staining. Mastone. Oh, wow. And this one, again, very close to this one, but lighter and cooler. This one would be, I'm not sure. It depends on what's sitting next to it, but this one feels cooler and this one feels warmer. Wow, but this is a very deep wine type of red. And the diluted version, wow. Maybe I have too much water here. I need to really learn water control, that's for sure. That will be task number 1 for 2024. This Madder Lake red light, it's gorgeous. The next one up is Violet. The pigment is PV3. It has low light fastness and it is transparent and staining. Mastone. Wow. Okay, so this one, take a look at it. It looks very much like a dioxazine purple. Very lush, very deep, quite beautiful. And the only problem that I see here is that low light fastness. That would keep me away from it. Although, depending on what I'm doing, I would use it. If I'm doing something very important, I would probably skip it because of that single star right there. But it's gorgeous. It's a to die for purple. And diluted. Wow. This is incredible. Another stunner. The next one up is ultramarine. The pigment is PB29. It has excellent light fastness. It is granulating. It is semi-transparent and semi-staining. Mastone. It is really beautiful. Diluted version. Let's see if we can get that granulation going here. The granulation on the cat red light, it's quite subtle but nice. Maybe I did it wrong, but it's quite nice. And let's wait for this one to start drying to see. The next one up is bright blue. The pigment is PB15 column 3. It has excellent light fastness. It is transparent and staining. Mastone. Wow. These pigments are really, really highly pigmented. I mean, the colors, highly pigmented. Beautiful. Very bright indeed. The next one up is cobalt blue. The pigment is PB28. It has excellent light fastness. It is a granulating color. It is semi-transparent and non-staining. Wow. I can't wait to see this granulation. And I also know that White Nights has a granulating line. I would have to check those out. But so far, the granulation in this color seemed to be quite soft. Diluted. Let's see if we get some action there. The next one up is indigo. The pigment is PB15 colon 6, PBK7, and PV23. It has excellent light fastness. It is semi-transparent and staining. Wow. I love indigo. And this is no exception. Wow. You can see a little bit coming through, and I just can't wait to do the diluted version. This is the Mastone, as you know, and it is quite lush and delicious actually. Oh wow, diluted. Oh my god. Ah, it's breathtaking. The next one up is yellowish green. The pigments are PY3 and PG7, and it has excellent light fastness. It is transparent and staining. Mastone. Ah, this is very bright, vibrant. I think it reminds me of May green, maybe not that bright, but very close. And diluted version. Wow. For mixing, this is going to be quite interesting. The next one up is emerald green. Pigment is PG7. It has excellent light fastness. It is transparent and staining. Mastone. Wow. Not my type of green, but it is quite beautiful, and I think for mixing purposes, a great green. Diluted. Wow, this is bright. Quite beautiful. The next one up is green. The pigment is PG8. It has medium light fastness. It is transparent and staining. Let's take a look. Whoa. Ah. Oh, I can see how beautiful it is. But again, the mass tone is so dark and very, very deep and beautiful. I love all these dark colors that hide their true color. Beautiful darkness there. Very intense. Oh, wow. It reminds me of, is it sap green or hooker's green? Love this green. It's the type of earthy green that I really do love. Quite beautiful. What I am noticing is that the granulation is there, here, but very weak. I find it rather weak. The next one up is raw sienna. The pigment is PY43. It has excellent light fastness. It is semi-transparent and non-staining and also granulating. This is also the point where I would move the yellow ochre, the red ochre, and the English red to be with the neutrals. Very nice. I'm gonna add a little bit more just in case to see what happens. I do want to see granulation. But overall, beautiful tone. It's really a beautiful raw sienna. The next one up is umber. The pigments are PY43, PBR7, and PBK7. It has excellent light fastness. It is a granulating color. It is semi-transparent and non-staining. Mastone. Wow. I think that because there is yellow in these pigments, this brown is almost turning into a green, brown greenish, like there's a green undertone to it, but I guess it's because of the yellow. And I think that you could mix really amazing greens with this one. Moody greens, I suppose. Very beautiful. Diluted. Wow, yes. I'm surprised that it seems, I don't know if it's me, but it's a very earthy brown. Let's wait for it. And this one is granulating just a little bit. The next one up is burnt umber. The pigment is PBR7. It has excellent light fastness. It is a granulating color. It is semi-transparent and non-staining. Mastone. Ah, beautiful. Such a warm brown. I love this brown. So earthy as well. Diluted. Ah, it's gorgeous. Let's wait for that granulation. Let's see. I'm still waiting. The next one up is Mars Brown. The pigment is PBR6. It has excellent light fastness. It is a granulating color. It is transparent and non-staining. Mastone. Oh, wow. This one feels so thick. It's gorgeous. Diluted. Oh, wow. The next one up is Sepia, PR102, PR187, and PBK7. It has excellent light fastness. It is semi-transparent and semi-staining. Let's take a look. Mastone. Another dark one. Wow. This is impressive. Diluted. Wow. It's very dark. Actually, surprisingly beautiful as well. The next one up is a neutral black. The pigments are PR187, PB15 colon 1, and PBK7. It has excellent light fastness. It is semi-transparent and staining. Mastone. Whoa. There is a blue undertone to this one, and I saw it briefly. I can't wait for the diluted version. Can you see it? It's almost as if this was a Payne's Gray. Oh, it's lovely. Very beautiful. Very dark. Very neutral. Perfect. Almost like a Payne's Gray. In love with this color as well. So we have done the swatch. I am going to wait for them to finish drying, and then I will give you my review. I promise to be quite short about it, but we are going to talk about these colors for certain. So don't go away. And we're back. The only one that is still drying is the neutral black, but I think we can give full review on these colors. I find the colors to be really amazing and quite beautiful. I am very surprised. The only thing is about the granulating colors, they don't seem to granulate too much, but they are granulating. So that's the only thing that I was surprised about because I was really looking forward to the granulating colors in this set. The only other thing is that I would move the yellow ochre, the red ochre, and the English red all the way down to the earthy tones that extend all the way to the sepia. And interestingly, if I do that, we would have a massive amount of earthy tones, starting with this green right here. So I would move the yellow ochre, red ochre, and English red right after the green, and it would be the whole thing all the way to the sepia as earthy tones. We would have two yellows, although I do understand this is a yellow, but I find it to be very earthy, so I would move it. And we have two oranges as well. We have the cadmium red light and the Mother Lake red light as two reds. The carmine, which I would think could be used as a red, it's really a violet. So we would have two violets. And obviously this one has very low light fastness, so but it's quite gorgeous, so I don't mind. And then we would have four blues from the ultramarine all the way to the indigo and three greens. Loving the green PG8, really breathtaking green, and these two for mixing would be great. And there is only one neutral color, and although it is black, it has red and blue in it. So it's quite a chromatic black, I would say, and very neutral. It's completely neutralized, but it has a tone to it. It reminds me a lot of Payne's Gray, but now that it's dried, it is less of a blue than I thought. So the only disappointment that I have is with the granulating colors, like with the exception of the cobalt blue, that seems to be quite granulating. But other than that, I love the palette. I think for my taste that I love earth tones, this is a dream come true because it has a little bit of everything. So I think it's a very well curated palette, although I would rearrange it a little bit, but that's nothing. Also, I want to say that White Nights offers a great value for the money because you get full pans for the amount of money you're going to be paying. So it's really a great choice. All I have left to say is that I love them. I am glad that I got them. I am really looking forward to seeing these colors mixed and get to know the brand a little bit better. And yeah, let me know what you think of these colors. If you're familiar with them, what's your experience with them? And let me know if you feel the same way about moving the yellow ochre and the red ochre and the English red down with the earthy tones. And also, before I go, I want to say thank you to Mark Donovan for suggesting these colors to me. I am really excited that I was able to get them for Christmas, actually, and swatch them for everyone. I guess this is the moment to say not only thank you to each of you, but also to wish you a wonderful and prosperous new year. I hope that 2024 brings you joy and health and everything your heart desires. So, with that said, my friends, I am going to remind you to look at the description below. You will find Mark's channel listed there. Go and check it out. It's a wonderful Tai Chi channel. And if you're looking for balance and inner peace, try to follow these exercises with Mark. It's amazing. And also, I will be listing all the supplies that I have here on the description box as well, in case you're interested on getting these watercolors. And with that said, I think it's time to say goodbye to 2023. I hope everyone has a wonderful New Year's Eve and a wonderful and bright New Year's Day. I wish you the best. Please take care of yourselves, stay safe, be kind to one another, and I will see you the next year. Until then, bye.